Hello everyone and welcome back to Chronos Plays Trails of Cold Steel 3. Today, well, I believe we're done, right? I'm pretty sure I'm done. I haven't seen any side quests anymore, aside from the ones that we did. All the green stars that are on the map now are the summer bonding events. We have no more tickets, so I guess it's just time to press L2 and then contact the students? Do I have any of these? Okay, so contact students. Should I go ahead and contact them? After contact the students, free time will end and the main story will proceed. Sure. All right then. Oh, right. We already finished VV stuff, right? So we didn't actually need to bother checking hers. Though we haven't got an achievement for Monk, so maybe I missed one. Rean contacted Class 7, because I would imagine those two would... Well, no, we found a story after we finished VV's, right? I figured those two would end around the same time. Rean contacted Class 7 and returned to camp. They were followed shortly by fellow instructors and students by the branch campus. They took their time showering, this is like the 10th time today, and changing into fresh uniforms. And only then, when they were truly confident, did they leave with an eager bounce in their step to attend the celebrations. Are we going to have special uniforms or just... No, okay. Ah, it would seem they've arrived before us.
Huh, you took your sweet time.
I know.
Come on now.
Are you
We were
Celine?
just way too early.
Ada's really nervous.
I don't blame her. I'm nervous too.
Hey, you don't need to tell them that.
What are you so nervous about? It's just a party, right? The only reason you aren't nervous is that you lack common sense, Yuna. Same goes for you. I don't think it's common, well, kind of common sense that Altina is missing. It's more like common emotional responses. I'd say that all three of you fit the bill nicely. Don't worry, Class 1, we're all going to have fun tonight. It'll just be us branch campus instructors chaperoning you, but we'll make sure everything goes smoothly for all you students. Thank you, sir. I know a lot has happened between us tonight, but I appreciate it. Instructor Rean? Can we get your autograph? Huh? You guys! Oh, they've been wanting to ask you that forever, but they couldn't with the prince around. As for me, I've been wanting to talk with you for about a few things, Instructor Hurstel. Me? Oh my, how flattering. No problem. We can all chat on the way to the palace. Really? What an honor! Hey, you guys! Hey, you guys. They're surprisingly fun. No, they're not so different for us, once you get to know them. And they don't have the prince around them. Maybe we can all be friends after all. Well, tonight will be our best chance to break the ice. Or their knees, one or the other. Let's put aside a school rivalry and just have fun tonight. My thoughts exactly. Oh, here comes the party pooper, right? Our rides are here. Oh, never mind. Let's get going, everyone. Oh, okay.
The highest rank.
Haha, you're right. Rank
Here's
S.
your reward.
Glory emblem. Whoa, okay. Yeah, a lot of points. This is a chapter. That's a lot of points this
Not
chapter.
bad
We
at
got
all.
an A? What did we miss? What'd I miss? They should tell you what you miss. Oh well, whatever. Receive a thank you gift from Monk. Woo. Yay. Monkey see, monkey say. Aben medal from Monk as a token of gratitude. The talk of the town. Okay, I guess we did finish this. Rean received an updated copy of the Black Records. Rosine will need assistance from Thomas in order to fully analyze Black Records 7. Thank you. Thank you. What could did I miss a quest? Oh, I might have got one of the options wrong on one of the quests. Which quest had options? Which quest had options? Wait a minute. Oh, maybe I missed like an investigation point? Oh, you know what? Actually, someone made a comment about not checking a red card during that sonar quest, or where the hell, the signal jammer thingy bob quest we did. That must be what I missed. Because apparently the car needed to be investigated. Oh, so do I get to dance with someone tonight? I mean, I guess I could dance with Elfin just to secure that potential Emperor slot in the future. But that means we would have to kill Cedric and the Emperor. Also not really sure if that's how that works. Yeah, in the Emperor lineage thing, right? Because I guess maybe Oliver would probably get it. No, he's the half. Like he's. Well, no, he's recognized. I don't know. He's not in line for the throne, obviously. But if you kill Cedric and the Emperor, I'm not sure if their political structure would allow for Elfin to get in line for the throne. You know you shouldn't be screeching to a halt, right? It's extremely bad for your tires and brakes. Wow! It looks like Disneyland! The moon looks larger than usual. That's not a good sign. Yeah, it's almost magical. Or ominous and apocalyptic. There's a blue moon tonight, when the night sky will be at its brightest. Due to the Heimdall's geographical location, it only happens every few years. Really? I remember seeing it during the summer festival a few years ago. I heard there was also a blue moon on the final day of the War of the Lions. Oh, okay. Yeah, just gonna bring that up. I'm sure that's not a coincidence at all. It appears after several consecutive red moons, which made it even more prominent. Though it seems improbable that is what they say happened. That's good to know. Sounds too perfect if you ask me. You're Thors Branch Campus Special Operation Class, right? I'm going to show you around. Unfortunately, we'll need to check your belongings. Thank you for your service. Thank you. You ain't going to take my sword, are you? I'm going to need that to stab people if things go bad. I hate the fact that the floor is so reflective. Please keep the camera above waist height, game. It's way too big! Well, it is the center of the largest country on the continent. I bet you've been here before, yeah? Yes, but it's been some time. When I attended City Stray, the princess would invite me over occasionally. So this is Prince Cedric's... this castle will inherit one day.
Ah, there all of you are. I've been waiting for you.
Hi, Elise. Camera? Be good. Oh, Elise! Hello. Did you come all the way here to escort us? Yes, I thought I might show you around. Oh, who's she? She's beautiful. She knows you guys are Class 7, right? Introduce. She's Instructor Schwarzer's little sister. It's nice to see you again. She's also Princess Elfin's best friend. It's nice to see you all again. You just pan over to Rean, he's glowing. As for those of you I don't recognize, it's a pleasure to meet you. It's a shame you don't have names. I'm sure it is. It'll be nothing more than that. Anyways, please follow me. I'll guide you to Valfame's palace, Esmalus Garden. They should let us control bloodthirsty Rean more often. I know it only happens when the lease is involved, but that'd be nice. Also, solve a lot of problems before they actually happen. Oh, this sort of reminds me of Trails in the Sky a little bit. With all the characters in this garden area type party. This is seriously over the top. There's even a waterfall. They've also got butterflies. That's even more. They even let out a number of different birds during the day. All the walls are just huge windows. Damn. How much merit did they sink into this place? I don't know. Probably at least half of the taxpayers' dollars. It's evident that this place has been hosting important events for years. Or they're just rich, pompous assholes. One or the other. Live music. How elegant. There are incredible important people everywhere I look. I'm starting to get a little lightheaded.
It would appear all of our guests have arrived.
We owe our thanks to Adios and the Lionheart Emperor for seeing our nation through to this day. However, tonight, we must also honor those who have put in exceptional effort into ensuring the continuing peace and safety of Heimdall.
It's me. I defeated a dark dragon.
The students of Thors main campus and branch campus. Together, they halted a threat to our nation, all in time for the summer festival. I'm told many instructors, former students, and bracers assisted them in this monumental task.
Well, yeah.
All of these brave people have already been recognized by the Imperial Household Agency. But let us give them yet another round of applause.
I'm not gonna lie, my brain was like, does that say applesauce down there? No, it's gotta be applause.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, let us feast, talk, and drain our glasses. We should all enjoy ourselves tonight. However, there will be a dance later, so be sure you don't drain too many glasses.
I'm gonna get my crunk on and dance with the Empress.
Of course, it goes without saying that the students, including myself, will be prohibited from having any alcohol.
That wasn't funny.
Damn it. I was gonna sneak a few.
Hey, you know you can't do that.
I mean, that's why he was gonna sneak a few.
It's remarkable how much he's changed.
Now then, everyone, please raise your glasses.
Let us have a toast to this wonderful evening and the beginning of our festivities.
Cheers!
Does your glass have nothing in it? Hey, there's no need to hide in the back. This is a good opportunity. You should go and mingle with all the different people here. You're right. I think I'll go greet His Majesty first. Excuse me. I need the prince around. I can't function as a person without the prince. Alright, I guess it's time to go say hi to all the biggest bigwigs in Erebonian. You really are fearless. This is a very unit-esque course of action. Guess I'll go get some grub. If you'll excuse me. Toa, if you see me dancing with the Empress later, please don't get mad. Should we go too? Yeah, it seems like we'll need to say hello to quite a few people. Oh my god, I didn't actually have a shower before I came here. No. My CP! Alright, there is quite a few people here. Hello? Maid? Is that how you knew you wanted to be a maid one day? Is when you had the name Maid? Astonishing your parents knew that. Hello, are you person sitting on couch? Curator Levant. Oh, you're from the museum, right? Or the Imperial Chronicle. That's right, my name is Levant. I hear we have those of you from Thors to thank for saving us yesterday. I heard stories of a strange incident that happened in the museum. Well, it wasn't just us. We had a lot of people standing with us. Dorothy and Professor Luffman were very helpful too. Ah, Professor Luffman. That's right, he mentioned having a rather difficult day. From the sound of it, everything's taken care of now, so there's no need to worry. That's a relief to hear, thank you. I actually didn't know any of that. I'm quite drunk. As you can see, this couch was white, but I've dumped a lot of wine on it. Oh, he's a Toad's grandfather. Maybe? Did he study under Toad's grandfather? We're gonna talk to, like, the non-required people. Even this nameless defense dude. Before we talk to the red exclamation points. I could do that off-screen. There is quite a number of them. Yeah, sure. Alright, so I did not go up there because it looks like as soon as I step up there, that's going to trigger a cutscene. How about this? We start there and we move our way around. That seems somewhat logical. So, oh, Empress, hello. How do you do, my Empress? My father, Viscount Arside, could not be here tonight. I, his daughter, greet you in his place. Oh, Laura, I haven't seen you in some time. I hear you mastered your family's sword style. I'm so happy to see how much you've grown. Thank you for your kind words. Now I believe it's your turn. I'm Ada Grant of the Thors Military Academy, main branch class 1. I'm truly indented in your son, and I mean indebted. I'm so sorry. She's tripping all over her words. There's no need to be nervous. Cedric's told me all about his friends from class. I've also been told about a certain bright young lady who excels in both her studies and her club activities. Thank you for being such a wonderful friend to my son. There's such kind words wasted on me. I'm Una Crawford of Thors Branch Campus. It's an honor to meet you, Your Highness. Oh, so Elfin told me about you and what happened in Crossbell. Further, allow me to apologize for my son's behavior towards those of you in the branch campus. Don't worry, there's no need for that. I think our field exercise in Crossbell turned out for the best. It really made me reevaluate myself. Now I have a better idea of the sort of things I can do to help move forward. For a better future, not just for Crossbell, but for Erebonian too. Well said. It's clear to me that you carry the spirit of Class VII quite admirably. I sincerely believe the people of Erebonian could learn from that positive outlook of yours. Thank you so much, all of you, for what you've done for this country and what you will do in the future, Una, Ada, and Laura. Of course! I won't let you down. I swear on my sword and soul. Ada is so fucking lost right now. I'll continue to do all I can, Your Highness. Hi again. Would you like a dance? Ah, Rean. It's good to see you again, Your Highness. You haven't spoken since late last year, I think. That's right. I can tell you've grown wonderfully since then. Allow me to apologize again regarding Cedric's behavior. Though I'm sure Elfin and Oliver have already said the same thing to you. No, please, it's fine. After everything that's gone on the last few days, it's all water on the bridge for now. For now, not for now, right? Yeah. Maybe for now for me, but not for Rean. It's now for Rean. I'm just happy to see how much better he's much better now, considering everything you went through last year. I suppose that's a good way to look at things. In any event, I shouldn't hold you here too long. I'm sure there are many people here who would like to speak with you, so please, that's why I spoke to you. Alright, fine. I mean, yeah, I'm just talking to you. Hi, ladies. Hey there, you two. I heard you both introduced yourself to the Empress. Good job. Oh, Instructor Rean. Instructor, perhaps you should consider teaching your students basic manners when speaking with nobility. When she began casually discussing her past grievances with a member of the imperial family, my breath caught in my throat. Oh yeah? Are you sure you weren't just choking on your words again? There's no need to bring that up again. Those two make quite the pair. I mean, to be fair, the Empress is the one that brought it up, right? So it's only natural that Yuna would also go on with it, yeah? She is exhausting, you're not wrong. Alright, hey, actually, you guys haven't usually got to talk to people twice. Hi. And then, yeah, potential. I mean, yeah, I think everyone here has potential, for the most part. Alright, how are you guys doing? I'm Patrick Higharms, third son of the Higharms family house. I'm ashamed that I haven't introduced myself to you before now, sir. There's no need to be so formal, Patrick. Besides, it's a bit rare that I even in Erebonian, so I'm partly to blame. I heard you're quite the traveler. Speaking of, Mr. Warzel here tells me you visit Nord quite often. That's right, nearly every year. By this point, he's pretty much like one of the family. I just can't get enough of the beautiful expanses of land up there. On top of that, the clean air just does these old bones good. I had a cabin built by the lakeside a few years back, and it's such a tranquil place. It is. I would love to have that land. Sounds lovely. I'm sure Rean told me about the time he spent there. Oh, Schwarzer told me about the time he spent there, but I've never been. No, it is truly stupendous. The endless stretches of land, the free-flowing breeze, not to mention the kind and hospitable people. When I'm in Nord, it's like all the troubles of the world weighing on my mind blow away with the wind. Honestly, I felt fairly troubled myself lately. Well, it was plain to see you had a lot to deal with back in Ordis. You should come visit sometimes. If your schedule line up, I'll show you around. I appreciate the offer. Oh, and Warzel, I'd like to take this chance to apologize for saying just such an awful thing about you back when we were students. Oh, I completely forgotten. It's fine. I knew at the time you weren't thinking clearly. I appreciate the apology, though. Thank you. Oh, hello. When did you show up? Oh, I've been standing here this entire time. This closely, too. You just didn't notice. About halfway through. Youth truly is a wonderful thing. Yeah, guys, Patrick, I'm happy for both of you. What, are they getting married? I mean, yeah, I kind of figured they made up at some point. But I guess it makes sense. Maybe they haven't seen each other since then. Nah, you gotta talk. Yeah, please don't talk to him about like ladies, though. All right, let's see. Oh, Schmitty. I'm like, who the hell are you guys talking to? So by incorporating these new mathematical modules, the country's economy can be developed even further? Correct. Economics is nothing more than a probability model based off of sociology and collective psychology. I can speak, I swear. It'd be foolish to think mathematics has no bearing on it. You're right, of course. I suppose one could say the same thing about music theory. Huh? Really? Music and math seem like completely different fields to me. Sound is simply different frequencies and wavelengths of vibration in the air. Things easily converted to equations. Whether expressed in sound or in form, their beautiful music remains beautiful. Seems like kind of crazy to hear it put that way, but yeah, the way he talks about it, it's strangely compelling. Professor, would you be able to share an example of that with us? No! Yeah, I'm curious too. Leave me alone! These two seem pretty interested in what the professor has to say. I'm a little surprised to hear he has any hobbies at all. But I guess out of everything, music makes the most sense for him. Yes, he's a master of the skin flute. Oh my god, that's so old! That's like older, way older than even me. I'm surprised you actually are talking to Smitty. I'm surprised Smitty's actually talking to anyone other than like another professor. Maybe he's drunk. He's probably drunk. Or maybe he's actually lonely. Alright, ladies. Was that really 2 years ago? Dang. Yes, the hot springs in Ymir were lovely, but so was the food. I'd like to go back there with everyone again someday. You all seem to be having a good time. Sounds like you were talking about Ymir. Oh, Rean, yes, we were talking about the trip everyone took there together. Yes, the hot spring paradise Ymir, hometown of both instructor Rean and Elise. I've been there before as well, when I kidnapped you. Oh yeah, that's right. But you weren't exactly there on vacation or anything. Yeah, kidnapping Elise and the princess isn't exactly a touristy activity. I mean, it could be. We'd have to charge a lot for it, though. But that was just for your mission, right? Have you ever been there for fun? No. I generally don't go anywhere unless required by a mission. Oh, that's a shame. Come to think of it, I've known Altina a while now, and I've never seen her go anywhere for fun. Growing up in a Jaeger Corps, I sort of know how that is. So that means you've never gone to Ymir's hot springs then? Correct. I'm a little curious about them. For example, how does bathing in a hot spring differ from a normal bath? It's a world of difference. To put it simply, it's a bliss. It's what bathing must be like in heaven. The difference is that significant? Hey, Elise, are you thinking what I'm thinking? I sure am. Good, because I have no idea what either of you are thinking. Altina, how would you like to come visit Ymir sometime? I'd like to give you a proper tour of the town if we could. Are you sure? Of course, we'd love to have you. Do it, it'll be fun. In fact, maybe you should go with everyone in your class. Okay, thank you. I'll come and visit. We'll hold you to that. Now we have another promise to look forward to. When the time comes, I'll have to do my best to be a good host. I guess? Or we could just be like, hey, Altina, your mission is to go to Ymir and have a hot spring bath. And enjoy yourself! It'd probably have the same outcome, really. Oh, yeah, I guess... Yeah, I guess that probably is something she was a little worried about, right? Showing up in Ymir after the last time she was there. She kidnapped the princess and Elise. So, probably a little worried about that, but I guess it's alright. Yeah? You guys are bracers. You guys' work is like never done. I'm surprised they opened the branch again in Erebonian, to be quite honest. Kind of figured they wouldn't do that no matter what. Hello. Hello, Lisa, Toa. Are you enjoying yourselves? We are, thank you. It's really a lovely party. I just wish Angie was here with us. But Prince Oliver's promised he'd look into her disappearance. So I'm hoping to make a lot of memories that I can share with her once she's back. I'm sorry, Toa, but you're right. I'm sure she'd like that. Yeah, I can totally see her now, hanging on your every word. Trying to flirt with you. And oh, actually, you meant Toa. Yeah, I mean, probably like flirt with Toa as well. Oh yes, there was something I wanted to ask you about Toa. Is Rean as popular at the branch campus as I expect he is? Seeing the way Muse drapes herself all over him, I had to wonder. To be honest, I was wondering that myself. Knowing him, he keeps his hands off his students, but still. Oh, well, Rean is certainly admired by a lot of people. But when it comes to romantic feelings, the pool's a bit smaller. Get it, ladies? Smaller! Me! She just said, it's a tiny joke! I see. And would you be swimming around in that pool by any chance? Me? I mean, I like him as a colleague, but... something's definitely fishy. I'm pretty sure Chronos got that faculty romance achievement. We may need to dive deeper into this topic. I should slowly back away before they notice me. Have we? Oh, we got a question for you? How many fans do you have the brand? Oh, a lot. All of them. I have all the fams. Fams? They're all my fams, son! Actually, is Irving not here today? We didn't see him in the cutscene. Maybe we should probably get our crunk on, you're right. Hi, Sharon! Oh, and Sarah. Emilium. Now this seems like an interesting group. Well, I was telling Sharon we should go out drinking together just the other day. And so I decided to join her now. I'm here too! Not for the booze, though. Just for some juicy stories going on. Stories? What about? Stories from 4 years ago? About a certain someone got in my way when I was trying to get back here from Northumbria? Oh. Last we met was when you requested my aid in stopping Lady Sarah. But first, we needed to make sure the Purple Lightning, the youngest bracer at the time, didn't interfere. So we made sure she had a rough time coming back from Northumbria. As a result, the Divine Blade had to postpone his return to the Liberal. And so the first stage of the Professor's brilliant gospel plan was complete. Ah, so that's what you and Caminello were talking about at Orcus Tower. Yes, I've admitted what I did to Lady Sarah. While my love and loyalty belong to the Reinford family now, back then the fool contacted me personally and asked for my assistance. I didn't tell Chairman Irina the details, but she gave me leave regardless. And since then, you've had no other contact from Ouroboros? Swear to adios? No, I swear to the Reinford family. That's pretty intense. Well, if you bring up the Reinford name, then I know you're serious. Alright, I give up. I suppose you did get injured pretty badly when you went up against McBurn back in Crossbell. So I'll believe you when it comes to this anyways. Lady Sarah, thank you. Ooh. Alright, I love me a happy ending. Thinking back though, that getup you had on looked pretty like a pretty fit tight. Wait. Pretty tight fit, yeah. That's how you read, Chronos. I think something like that actually led me your movement, but I just can't believe you were able to slip out of my grasp for a whole week. Well, as someone who dwells behind the scenes, I have a number of sneaky tricks at my disposal. I'd never be a match for you in a head-on battle, so please don't feel so embarrassed when you were unable to beat me back then. Hey, who said I was embarrassed? You want to go right now? Meet me outside the palace. Hello, Milliam. 4 years ago. That'd be about 1 year after Gramps took me in. I remember reading about this stuff in the files I borrowed from Lecter. Stole. You stole them from Lecter. Ah, yes, that would make sense. Wait, you mean the Intelligence Division knew about me and Sharon? Nah, it wasn't about you two. It was more about the S-rank bracer from Liberal. He had to come here from Liberal to help out the other bracers because you were stuck in Northumbria, right? The report was pretty detailed up until the part where the Jaeger's Corps the Society was using got completely wiped out. It also sounded like they were monitoring Prince Oliver during his trip to Liberal. Ah, the Intelligence Division is impressive, and just as terrifying. Do you think it may have been Major Arundel who was monitoring him? No doubt. I'm sure the orders came down straight from the top of their little group. Man, Cassius really helped me out a lot back in those days, but I haven't seen him since he quit being a bracer and went back to Liberal's army. Damn shame too, he was quite the gentleman. Yeah, he seems like he'd be right up your alley for sure. Small world. He and I are fellow disciples under Master Yun Cafe. It seems we are all connected through our acquaintances and game developers. Alright. So that would be why, I guess, the events in Trails in the Sky happened, right? I'm pretty sure we figured that out earlier. That'll be the Class of the Ages. Alright, no one down here. I already talked to you. And then there's you guys. It seems both the main campus and branch campuses have some promising young cadets this year. In fact, if you are headed to the army after you graduate, I'd gladly welcome you to the 4th Armor Division. It's an honor to hear that from Crag the Red himself. But I prefer to stay by His Highness's Cedric's side in whatever way possible. Sounds like you just got shot down, old man. So it seems. How about you then? Care to join the 4th? Sorry, but I'm not into hanging out with a bunch of muscleheads. But if you got a ton of cuties like the Icy Maiden, maybe I'll think about it. Well, I wouldn't say tons, but we've got a few. Just between you and me, though, simply being part of the 4th is enough to send ladies swooning into the streets as you pass. Whether you use this little perk to your own ends is entirely up to you. Seriously? Alright, now we're talking, old man. Hey, eyebrows. That's all it takes to tear you away from your beloved prince? Huh, maybe there's hope for you after all. What do you mean by that? I'm still loyal to the prince. Oh, and don't call me eyebrows. Seems like the rowdy group. I guess he does have thicker eyebrows. Well, no, Craig has thicker eyebrows than everyone. I mean, yeah, the branch campus definitely do seem to go at their own pace for the most part. That's the only reason he wants them to join the 4th, because they're polar opposites and having them work together would be hilarious to him. Alright, so up here and then the last one up there. Here. Hello? So you learned your swordplay from my brother, then? Yes, though before that, Lecter taught me some basics. But since his style is, shall we say, highly improvisational, I consider Lord Rufus my true teacher. That said, he only trained me for a short while I was still living here in Heimdall. You only received a small amount of training and you've become this strong. I'm impressed. I've heard Governor General Rufus's court fencing skills are second to none, so I'm sure his lessons were very thorough. They are indeed. My brother started teaching me when I was 10. I've been training since then in hopes of surpassing him. I can only wonder how close I've gotten. Perhaps you'll have the opportunity to find out before too long. What about you, Kurt? When are you planning to be able to surpass your father and brother? Never. I'm sure you know just as well as I do, they're on such a different level from normal people, it's almost inhuman. My father is starting to feel his age, but it's said he's still nearly as strong as the Radiant Blade Master. I'd have to spend decades training to even reach them, much less surpass them. Huh, the Thunder God. Is your dad Sid? I doubt even my brother could prove a match for him. If there were anyone in Erebonian who would prove a match, it would likely be the Rakshasa, or perhaps... It looks like this conversation is really starting to heat up. Sorry, I was spying on you. Oh, Instructor Rean. You come at a perfect time. Join us, Instructor. We're just discussing swordplay. Come to join us as a disciple of the 8 Leaves. Well, if you insist. I guess when you get enough Erebonian men in one place, it's only a matter of time before we start talking about swords. I like swords. They're shiny. And so the group enjoyed a spirited discussion about sword styles, both within the Empire and without. You know, I think that's the first time I ever heard without used in that way. Yeah, no, that is like the first time I have ever heard without used as like the opposite of within. I mean, I get it. It does make sense that it would be used that way. But anytime I've ever heard without, it is just, you're without this. It's just lack of having, pretty much. Never as not inside, right? Huh. Hi, Cedric. Ah, Rean, a moment if you would. I'd like to thank you. I hear you agreed to share Elfin's first dance tonight. I did? I'm sure she's just beside herself with happiness. Hold on a sec, I thought she was kidding about that. Given the current atmosphere, I don't really think I can accept. Oh, is that so? Seems to me those rumors that have been spreading like wildfire lately may be more than just talk. But I think the Ashen Chevalier is more than qualified to be a partner for my sister. Perhaps even beyond tonight's dance, if you know what I mean. Hey, wink wink and nudge nudge, say no more. No, I mean, nowhere near qualified for that. Well, unfortunately for you, Alphin's first dance is part of tonight's schedule. If there's already someone you're planning to have a future with, then that's that, I suppose. But would you dance with her tonight regardless? Think of it as a favor. Not only for my sister, but for the entire Imperial family. There's still plenty of time before the dance. Do think it over. Alright, fine. But your mom gets the second dance. And then Kurt's mom. And then Toa. And then Claire. And then Sharon. This isn't a tier list, by the way. This is just the order of how this dance is gonna go. Hi, Claire. J-Man Irina, Major Claire, Muse. You three make up an interesting group. I thought I might use this opportunity to scout out some promising talent. The SC Mania here oversees logistics for the entire Emperor's railroad system. Were you to join RF, I would ensure you were immediately placed in a position worthy of your talents. I'm flattered, but I think military logistics and business logistics may be a bit too different. Oh, I don't know about that. In both warfare and business, you need to efficiently allocate limited personnel and resources. I'm sure Major Claire would make a wonderful businesswoman. An excellent analysis. Muse Egret, I saw potential in the reports you submitted about the arts rifle in the Kestel. Restel? If you can't decide what to do after you graduate, I'll have a spot waiting for you in RF. For that matter, the RMP would welcome your talents too. I'm sure you may have some concerns regarding your house, but I'm sure I can be of help. Why, thank you, I'm flattered, Heart. J-Man Irina and Major Claire are always ready to scout out new hires. Do these two have some ulterior motives, or I'm just overthinking it? I mean, probably ulterior. Hey, Claire, you want to dance tonight? I mean, I might just choose Claire if she's on the list. I'm assuming I'm gonna get a list. They told me there'd be a list. Who's they? No one. Just my brain. Okay. Let us... Yeah, go to the last exclamation point.
It is a great honor to have been invited.
Yeah, it's alright.
This on top of what you did for us following the Northern War.
Raise your heads, both of you.
I just noticed that there was actually more conversation there.
This on top of what you did for us following the Northern War. I can't even begin to properly show my gratitude.
Yeah, okay. For some reason, the long pause there was like, oh, you're done dogging.
I've already pardoned you for what happened in the Civil War. Given how much you've contributed since then, there's no need to revisit the past. Wouldn't you agree, Marquis High Arms?
Wholeheartedly. The Civil War was a product of the four great houses. Personally, I feel I'm the one who deserves to be locked away for a while.
Okay. Lock him up.
No more of that talk from you either. Were you to be detained, half the Empire would cease functioning.
Well, until you took it over.
Had Lord Ragnar been here in Heimdall, I would have loved for him to join us tonight.
As would I. Perhaps we should schedule a meeting with him soon.
That aside, I hear both of you played a very active role during the events in Lemaire. You faced the Blazing Demon, Brigadier General, while the General here went toe-to-toe with the Stale Maiden. You heard correctly. Well, that monster is said to be a match for even the Radiant Blade Master. The best I could do was hold him off. I will say that battle was very rare and a valuable experience, though I'd also be very interested in seeing your 104 military combat techniques. That certainly takes me back, but I fear those days are behind me. If Van Dyke isn't yet old enough to retire from the front line, then you certainly aren't either. Not to mention Victor, Matthias, and Zex. Perhaps this is a bit childish of me, but given all of Erebonian's famed swordsmen, I can't help but wonder which is greatest among them. Herr Libel has held swordsmanship tournaments before. Were our fighters to participate, it would undoubtedly be quite the spectacle. However, it tells me foreigners were welcome to join. If the opportunity presents itself, I'd love to take part. My, I fear I may have awakened a sleeping tiger. I don't think I should interrupt this conversation. Oh well, I'll look for another opportunity. But Principal Le Guin sure is something. She doesn't hold herself back at all, even when talking to him. I mean, honestly, you just shouldn't really hold yourself back ever. I mean, there's being polite and courteous, sure, but... like, you know, be true to yourself. Then again, I don't do political conversations or parties or anything like that, so what do I know? Swarm them! Try to get some clout. There's even more people now. I should wait it out a bit longer. Oh, you motherfucker! Are you kidding me? Holy shit! Alright, where's... Good lord! Oh, this is an interesting group. Hi! Wow, so that was when you and Brigadier General Bartis first met? I'm sure your little duel ended up wrecking everything around you for a whole slag. Well, duels are an excellent way to deepen one's bonds. That is true, isn't it, Fee? Now you mention it, I guess so. Taking a trip down memory lane, I see. Yes, we were listening to the Countess Le Guin's tales from when she was a student. After the school year began, she took control of the fencing club and declared war on all the other clubs. She beat the swimming club in swimming race, the chess club in chess. Any club that lost her had to join the fencing club. Finally, she challenged Brigadier General Bardius, the president of the riding club, to a jousting match. I've heard bits and pieces of the story before, but there are so many things wrong with that story. The match went on for 2 hours without a winner. It finally ended in a draw when we each knocked each other off our horses simultaneously. It was that moment that Wallace became an important person to me. He's my right-hand man and comrade, a rival and a partner. As a fellow swordswoman, I'm jealous of you. Having someone like that would be incredible. Someone who's a nemesis, but also a friend. I think I get it. Since we have the chance, I'd like to hear your stories too. I wondered about Lara, but I'm sure your history is just as fascinating. Have you by chance met the leader of the Red Constellation? Perhaps the War Guard? Or maybe an S-rank bracer? I've seen the War Guard's successor, but I haven't met any S-rank bracers yet. Well, it's understandable. There's only a small handful of them in the entire continent, after all. You're really getting into the conversation now. I wouldn't be surprised if Relly already knew Laura, and I think she'll get along great with Fee, too. This is like... You guys should really pay the voice actors to come and do this shit. Really, it just becomes a bracer next. I'm sure she's joking like usual, right? But if she did become a bracer, I can just picture the looks on Sarah and Toll's faces. I mean, I'm sure she would be fine as a bracer for the most part. Maybe. Hello, ladies, again. It's an honor to be able to speak with you, Your Highness. My name is Musea Egret. I apologize for not being able to meet you with you beforehand. Well, that's not quite true. I remember you visiting the palace about 13 years ago when your parents were still alive. The two of us first met back then. It was then you first met Elfin too. I remember the two of you playing and laughing. I had no idea. Now you mention it, I have a fuzzy memory. I think it was about 4 at the time, so she must have been 3? At the time, I never would have guessed that what was going to happen to your parents. Those words may be far too late, but my heart goes out to you for your loss. No, I appreciate it. Thank you for your kind words. I guess this is the first time they were able to talk like this. But if her parents came to visit the palace, that must mean... Hello again? Introducing yourself to the Empress Musée? Why, yes, I lived in Heimdall for some time now, but I never had the chance to speak with her. I'm glad I was able to put one of my regrets to rest. I'm sorry it took so long, Musée. Mother actually has been asking me to set up a meeting with you for a little while, but with everything that happened, I'm glad you finally were able to speak, though. Oh, but seriously, I would love for all of this to be voice acted. 'Cause good lord. Oh, so Instructor Rean, are there any truth to the rumors you'll be dancing with the princess later this evening? Elvin's like, yeah, is there? I suppose Cedric has been planning for that, but well, I did ask before. I'm sure now it would be a bit difficult for you to accept, Rean. I explained the things to Cedric, so everything should be fine now, but it's still happening regardless? I'm sure it's just a misunderstanding, but Rean told him about the conversation he had with Cedric earlier regarding the dance. He did what? Is he still going ahead with this plan behind my back? I suppose that's been set in stone little by little. I'm sure the two of you will look great together, but I can't help feel a little jealous. And poor Elise. Yes, that's what's been bothering me most. What does Elise have to do with this? Excuse me, hi, my name is Dents. Rean, she has a brother complex. Anyway, Musée, please lend me your support. I'm sure the insidious mind of yours can come up with a plan. That's quite a way to ask for help, but I accept. After all, how could I say no to helping both Elise and my dearest instructor? They've gone off on their own little world, starting mentally preparing for the dance. Speaking of dance, would you like to dance, Empress? I had heard Mise was one of your students. I'm truly happy I was able to get the chance to speak with her. I'm not too familiar with everything that's happening over on Lemare. I get the feeling she has more complicated circumstances there. I'm sure she'll be able to tell you about that eventually, one way or the other. You seem to be surrounded by so many tragic stories such as Oliver's past. The way he lost his mother was truly heartbreaking. I heard the rumors, like how she was born a commoner. Yes, she was the one the Emperor was truly in love with. I remember it vividly. I was a humble maid back then. They lived far from Heimdall and was... Wait, what? You were a maid? They lived far from Heimdall and he was always trying to find a way to get her to live in the palace with him. Is it okay for me to be hearing about this? Like, I'm not gonna get executed, am I? It's fine, nearly everyone here at the palace already knows. However, after she passed, he accepted the throne and ended up choosing someone from a small noble family to be his wife. Me. Priscilla, I gotta say, girl, your story's not matching up that much. You were a humble maid, but you're also from a noble family? What? We went through some troubles, but eventually Oliver began living with us, and I was blessed with my daughter and son. His Majesty has given Alphen and Cedric his whole heart as a father, but... I'm sorry, I shouldn't be discussing such things. No, it's fine. Prince Oliver is at the party City Hall is hosting tonight, right? Yes, he's there representing the Imperial family. I hope things will begin to change for the better here in the palace. And for the Vander family, too. Yes, I hope for that, too. Yeah, you're gonna be dancing with Alvin, I think. Man, there are so many people here. Alright, well, I'm gonna end the episode here, and then we'll continue talking to the rest of these guys next time. Thanks for watching. I'll see y'all then. Bye.